we talk about it as a fear of commitment, but I think really what it is that men actually fear intimacy. Even when they say they want intimacy, it often gets described, this fear of intimacy, of being close, of being known, like we said earlier. I think that's really what it is. It's a fear of intimacy, but it gets talked about as a fear of commitment. And I know those two are very closely related. And when I talk about intimacy, I'm meaning in the broadest sense, okay? I'm meaning emotional intimacy, of course, physical intimacy, which includes just hugging, walking hand in hand, those kinds of things, as well as sexual intimacy, of course. But what I hear from men is that they often end up substituting or thinking about intimacy in primarily sexual terms. And I think that's because really they feel inadequate regarding emotional intimacy. And so I think that when a guy looks like he is afraid of commitment, it's helpful for a woman to think, there's really probably a fear of intimacy, of just being close. And that, I think, I think women can really help men with that by being patient, by just recognizing what it is, and maybe if the timing seems right, and a woman picks up this sense like it's really like this guy fears getting close, she can kind of name that for the guy in some ways. And that's risky business, I know, because that gets right into that emotional intimacy. But for a woman to say, something like, boy, it seems like you're uncomfortable right now. If just that general. If the guy can acknowledge that, it does a couple of important things. It tells the guy, this woman's really paying attention. And it says, if the woman can do it without judgment, it says, wow, she notices me and she accepts that. And that's that beginning of being known and understood and accepted.